It's worth waking up early in Garden City to explore some of the landmarks around beautiful Bear Lake.
We left from Garden City this morning, right down on 2nd North in town. Went up Garden City Canyon with beautiful views back over the lake as the sun came up this morning. It was gorgeous. We left the main trail and dipped back into Peter Sinks, where you've heard on the news at times it's referred to some of the coldest temperatures that are experienced in there, the coldest in the continental U.S., but it's a beautiful place.
As well as attractive scenery, this sinkhole is a fascinating feature in the landscape.
We're here in Peter Sinks up Logan Canyon, and the geologic formations we're in right now are the Bloomington Formation, and that's in this area right here, and the sinkhole is part of the Bloomington Formation. And these hills here are called the Blacksmith Dolomite, and they're both Middle Cambrian in age, which means they're about 500 million years old. The Bloomington Formation is interbedded limestone and shales, and the limestones have dissolved and created these caverns and sinkholes. It gets cold at night, and the cold air just settles and gets trapped in the Peter Sink. There's really no outlet, so you'll see a big temperature differentials.
Although it's known to reach negative 69 degrees in winter, the temperature difference can be a great respite on a hot summer's day.
Then we made our way up here to Temple Peak on a loop that's just, again, gets you to some elevation. We're gonna drop back down to the main Sinks Road and go see where old Ephraim was buried.
The varying topography provides an excellent range of sights and touring conditions.
I like the Temple Peak loop. It's a little tight, it's rocky and a little challenging, steep in some places, and it's a fun ride.
With all this enjoyable off-roading, it's refreshing to find a place to enjoy the shade and relax.
So here we are at a marker for old Ephraim's grave. Old Ephraim was a very large grizzly bear that kind of terrorized this part of the country. He was nearly 10 feet tall.
This route combines fun riding, spectacular views, and points of interest where the rider can relax and soak in the grandeur.
Then we'll loop back down through Temple Canyon into Meadowville and loop all the way back down to Bear Lake and back into Garden City. So it's just a great half-day ride for those wanting to be in the Pines, the Quakeys, get some incredible views into Logan Canyon, as well as back to the south towards the Uinta Mountains. It's just it's a great ride out here.
There's so much to entertain all tastes along the route.
I just love getting out to see the wildlife. I've learned a whole lot of the plants, even though I'm a geologist. I've had a great interest in the biology part of the environment, and it's just fun to see, and I learn something every time I go by looking at the rocks, and the people you get associated with when you're recreating in the outdoors are really great. It's really fun.
Garden City is a must-see for its mix of excitement, tranquility, and arresting beauty. For this week's Where To, I'm Steve Brown.